Something different for you today. We're off to see my grandparents, and my granddad has a BSA 250. It's got a Kickstarter only, so we're off to learn how that's done. So here we are. It's a BSA. It was first registered in 1967, and it's a 250cc. If you're enjoying these scenic shots, then please let me know. It's exactly why I brought the Osmo. Do you think it'll be easy for me to do? Lovely. Those words of encouragement, it was time to get him to talk me around the starting process. Kickstarting a bike is something I've never had to do, and in my generation we've always had electric start. So I think it's something that people my age are never going to have the chance to do unless they start buying vintage bikes. The first job is to get the kickstand out and turn the ignition on. The ignition is very simple. This is way before the times of immobilizers, digital keys, anything like that. I think you could start this with a spoon, to be honest. I'll now pass over to Granddad, who's going to talk me through the process of starting it. But harder.
Get it over compression, then you have to give it a good kick. Let it back up.
Yeah.
A good kick.
Hey, first time.
What you didn't do was open the throttle slightly.
As I kicked?
So when you kicked it, it was only went on to tick over.
Yeah.
Fortunately, this one starts on tick over. But most of them won't start on tick over. It needs a little bit of oomph.
Okay, let's try that again.
So
press
it, turn it on again.
Ignition on, through a crack of that. Turn it off, yeah?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, but you still tended to kick it on compression. I know it's easy, you can do it on compression.
Yeah.
But what you're doing there is putting strain on the gears and things like that. So there. And when you kicked it down, it went because you'd gone past the firing point.
So I need to have the...
So you need fine compression.
As that was way too convenient for a first time kickstart, it was time for me to start making some mistakes. Down and there, back up. No.
You didn't get over compression.
Okay.
Right. That's it. Back up.
And then just a good kick in the push down.
You need to open it. It comes naturally. You don't have to go like that. You just move it a little.
Okay.
You notice the noise because this hasn't come back up.
Oh, okay. After getting an idea of how to start it, it was time for me to ride it round the garden. Overall, the control of this bike is the same, but the people who are really paying attention will notice that I say something a bit unusual. So...
Right, now give it a little kick. Tuck the lever in.
Sorry?
Kickstart lever.
Yeah?
Right.
Is that the clutch?
Lever down.
Hang on, can you come closer?
Hey?
Can you stand over there so I can hear you? So, clutch. There it is again. After 5 years of only riding manual bikes, I had to ask where the clutch was. This is because the gears are on the right hand side and the brake is on your left hand side, but on the handlebars the clutch is on your left hand side and your front brake is on the right side. To explain that easier, the clutch is where it is, the throttle and front brake is where it is, but the foot pegs are swapped, so my gears are on my right and my brakes are on my left. This is because it was only after the introduction of the Japanese bikes it was decided that it would be universal to have the clutch on the left hand side as well as your gears on the left hand side and braking acceleration on the right hand side. As I paddle this round, I'll just explain this didn't go entirely as I was hoping to film it, so I'm going to have another attempt and get the camera to follow me round so you can see more. Okay, so ignition on, we're in neutral, need to go through. Oh. Okay, so there. Now bring it up. So, clutch in, first gear, and so
Lovely.
After stalling it and lunchtime coming up, I felt like it was time to call it an end. One final look around the bike, the
That's
Osmo
great.
tracked me round the garden. This is exactly the type of thing I'm hoping to take advantage of in the future. If you look on the top right, that's how I set it up. There'll be a longer video coming, but it's essentially phone on the Osmo on a generic tripod. Yeah, it's definitely toasty. Great, I'll move all this out of the way. Thanks for watching today's video. I've got more on the way, but I just felt inspired by Helmet Head's recent video with his son that I thought I'd show my family connection with motorbikes.